right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coming on just a little bit early. Hello to the replay viewers. I'm trying to make sure I'm looking in the right spot. Let me look here. Yep, I'm supposed to be right there. But I keep looking over there because I've got some words and things over there. I got some words there, but I'm going to look over here. So we're coming on just a little bit early. I want to make sure to get off the air by 8:30. Okay. So our art practice, since we are back to school, may be a little bit short. I picked this up. This stencil I thought was kind of cute, so I thought I would try that out today. How are you? I think I put in the caption. Uh-oh, was this a one-time use? Adhesive silkscreen. Oh, so this might be one-time use. Let me see. We'll see what we're gonna do with it. Did you do something? That's what I'm in the caption. Did you do something to make your heart sing? What did you do? Did you do something really fun and creative? The weather was beautiful. This is for silk screen. I don't have a piece of screen around here. Oh, that's such a good idea. Oh, that is such a good idea. You know what? Let's say it together. Reading is fundamental. Okay. That's, oh, wow. So I guess I won't use this one today. And it doesn't feel super sticky either. So, adhesive silkscreen stencil, one sheet. So that's kind of like a one use. Peel, stick, remove to reuse. Well, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Let me make sure. Adhesive flex stencil. Okay, we'll try that one. Let's just say, when you wear those shoes that you haven't worn for a while, you better make sure in the trunk, in a large bag, you got those flats as backups. Let's just say these are going to be the flats with the backup. Okay, this stencil says, bless this mess. I don't want this mess around here blessed. I want this mess around here cleaned. So I want to say, maybe bless this house, bless this home. You remember last week I wanted to say my happy place? I may have to get a custom stencil for that. Anyway, it is 7:59. It's about time for art practice. Okay, I didn't put that in the caption. I don't know, is that what we're calling it these days? It is still art practice. I'm in here practicing in my studio, and my name is Bernade Flournoy. I'm an art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, and on the weekend. I'm also a paint party instructor and an art kit maker. I am thinking, so much good information this past weekend at Tribe Live with Stu McLaren. I'm going to throw that name out there. Thank you, Heidi Easley. I'm going to throw that name out there for recommending. My head is exploding, literally, with information and ideas. So I'm thinking about doing a monthly subscription. I've kind of toyed around with it silently in here, but I want to have a group online. I've started it, but I haven't started letting people know that I have the group. You got to let people know what you're doing. So this is me. I'm thinking about having maybe like a kids corner or maybe like a family type of membership. I don't know. But I am coming for the paint party lovers. That's the one. Those are the ladies that I want. If you know of a paint party lover, somebody that loves going, and they want to kind of get a few art tips and techniques to make their paintings a little bit better, that's me. Send them my way. Send them my information. Info. Have them get in my DM, as the kids say, the direct message. Or you can send me an email at info, I-N-F-O, info@thepaintedpose.com. Okay. So, yep, art practice is 8:01. Take your seat or stand at your easel. Are you painting? Are you sketching? Are you finishing up something from last week? Yeah, we've got things to finish up from last week, but we also want to start something new. So I've got that board that I primed last week, and it's just crying out for something. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to play around with. I've gotten a couple of new cutes. Just cute. That I think I'm going to maybe toy around with here. So this weekend, I didn't do a lot of painting in the studio. Did I take my Tribe Live thing away? No, here it is. But they included a little painting, a little printout sheet with some really cute colored pencils, and they had a session for the creative. So this is one I got started. All the rest of this is paint, except this is just a colored pencil on top of paint. Keep going, keep growing, okay? And let me go in close for the Tribe Live 2020. Don't give up, don't stop, even though things may be coming your way. Don't give up, don't stop, okay? Also, let me give a shout out to Cece, Miss Gunn. I don't know how to say her real name, but I want to say it's Alcyon Gunn, praying for her family at her transitioning this past weekend. So she is a business boss. Okay, so I remember following Cece on Periscope about 3-4 years ago. Started with Darius Williams over there. Am I throwing out some names? Yes. I started watching Darius Williams and saw these other people in this whole new world of Periscope, and saw Pamela La La and oh goodness, the laser focused chick, and it's a couple other people on there, Ashley Ann, and then Nikita B. Williams, and then from Ashley's group I saw Cece. Okay, I think she gave Cece a shout out and said, "Oh, who is this? Let me check her out." And Cece does a lot in the digital download realm and teaching you a lot of online stuff. So I got some things from her. And then, of course, Miss Bianca came with a shout out from Cece. So I'm out here learning things from some good people. Monte Weaver, hello, if you're watching. So it's a lot of good information. So I've gotten a lot of good information over the years, but now it's just time for me to implement. That's why I'm on here. What are you doing today? What are you doing? Now, if you're giving me any comments, I won't see them today. I'm trying to see if we really want to just treat the background today. Uh-oh. Let me move this over here. Oh, goodness. All right, and then we're going to shift you down. I like to try to give you a little bit of a warning. Trying to see which way I want to go. I know I need another coat of white on this letter. Here, I don't know. Let me twist. Yeah, I know I need another coat of white on here, but I kind of like it just like that in a way. Let me get close. See that little kind of lace-like texture? I like that. What I might do is just go ahead and do another coat of purple And yeah, just kind of call it a day today. Am I moving slow? Yes, I am. Am I going to grab a Tylenol? Yes, I am. We're going to be online today. Yes, we are. This is the day where the little people, the big people, are all going to learn virtually safely. I keep my time. So if you hear me using my Bob Ross voice today, I'm a little bit tired. Let me see. We're about to move you, so get ready to move, okay? What are you working on? What are you cooking? Making your cup of coffee. Let's latch you down. Okay, here we go. And I think that should be good. I want to make sure. Yep. All right. And I'm sorry I don't have my computer on, and it's right here. There we go. I'm gonna shift this down. I'm gonna do another something with this letter A and go around it and paint a little bit. Okay. So that won't take long. I don't know if I'm gonna sit down or not, but I like having that option. To get it back where it originally was without having any extra fuzzy lines. All right, let's hit it. We're going to squeeze out a little bit of white. I still have my yam session written right here. I don't even know what time it is. I probably do need to open up this computer to keep track. Squeeze out just a little bit. And I'll squeeze out a little bit more if I need to. I hate throwing away paint. So here we go. I think I'm going to do it this end. It's just more comfortable. Well, I see why they have that curve there. Whoop. Shouldn't zoom. Somebody mentioned that. Not cover up my information. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna need a little bit more. Don't forget I'm working on wood here. Not paper. Well, I guess we are just gonna go all white. And then maybe hit it a little bit more with that orange. But that dark background has to be covered up. Ooh, make sure you do that extra step of getting into the, I don't know if I'm on camera, getting into the paint and then dabbing off some of the excess. Okay? I promise you that little extra step will save you some heartache. All right, so we are covering up what I kind of liked because it was kind of working, but kind of not. So we're going back over this part here. What did we do? We just told you what to do. Ooh, I just covered up my. All right, so we're going to dab a little bit of orange on here. Now that we've covered up the majority of that purple. Okay, so let's get a little bit of orange out here. And you know what? Let me go set this timer because I know me, headache or not, I'll be sitting here painting. And then I don't want to stop. So here we go. I think I set it for about 13 minutes, 14 minutes, so I can stop beforehand. So now we're just going to go in here, do what we just did. Dab of, oh, and I keep forgetting that. Maybe if I just put it here. I'm asking for trouble if I do that. Do this like that. Okay. So that has had a chance to kind of soak in just a little bit. And if you are coming in, I did not turn on my computer. I had my computer set up over here. But today, just leave me a hello and a good day. Maybe let me know what little projects you're working on for the summer. You're doing something for your home, cleaning out that back closet. All right. I almost wish this orange were a little bit brighter. Let's see. I wonder if I have this. I just don't have enough paint or something. I don't know. Okay. All right. So it's not hard. It doesn't take long. It's just that process. And I know I probably need to dab that, but I'm trying to see if that's going to make it a little bit brighter. Looks like it might have to be a coat or two. 2 or 3 coats. Lord, let me get the words out. I don't know what I was just saying. All right, we're going to make sure we get along this line right here because we know that's where that purple is. I'm going to come down here along that line. And you can see, and I'm kind of pressing down in here, but you don't want to do too much. Okay, so I'm going to lift this out of the way. So that A is there, that purple leaf is still there. That purple leaf still needs, let me see where I'm going. That purple leaf still needs a little bit of work. Let me see if I can get away from the light just a little bit. I know that sounds crazy. There we go. I think, is that, let me see if I can get out of this light. There we go, I think. That's a little bit better. So it's more orange and not affected by the reflection of the light. So let me squeeze out a little bit of purple. And this is where I didn't want to sit down. Let me bring this over here because I'm painting off. And I need to come in here with some orange. So it's not so ostensibly all the other letters, the L and the F are all continuous. Let me pull this down this way. Okay. They're all continuous, but this stencil, I got to get in there and clean that up a little bit. So maybe what I'll do, let me just hit this over here just a wee bit. I kind of like some of that white kind of showing around there. Let me clean that out. Let me dip in here. This is just my little water container. And so I'm just gonna move this along a lot faster with a larger brush. And carefully go on these edges here. So I think the white was the first coat. We had 1 coat of purple. Now we're coming back over with another coat of purple. And like I said, these are just regular schmegular craft paints. I wonder what the outdoor paints will be. Now we're going to fix this with an outdoor sealant. Listen to me, I'm about to say, remind me to show you the rock project. I'm going to see about another coat over here. And I was going to tape this off. I'm not. I'm just going to freehand it. Oh, Lord, please help me with the words today. So I'm just adding this second coat near the insides to see if it makes a difference. I like to anchor my hand down. And my hand naturally moves from the top to the bottom right here, you know, when we're writing. So I like to take advantage of that for control, to slide that paint along that edge. This is our art practice after all, so I got to give you a few little tips on what it is that I'm doing and maybe why I'm doing it. Oh, I didn't see that come out of there. But we got to clean that up. Let me get in here. This is a main part of the a nice even coat. And I might go along the edge of the leaf with a little bit of Sharpie marker or paint marker. So that's going to be enough about that, because I really want to do the background for the next one. All right. Okay. So sometimes it is important to have a couple of little layers. It just seems like it takes the next layer a lot better. Okay, so let's clean this part up. I'm a little bit disturbed about fate. Let me fix that right fast, and we'll throw a little bit of white. So let me write my notes again. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go in here and get just a little bit of this black, and I keep forgetting it's just off camera. So let me pull this over here so you can see. I'm just getting a little bit right along the edge here. To come right along the edge here. Sorry, we do not have a fancy zoom in. So there we go. Right, like I said, it was like some splatter, I guess, from. Oh, that's good. I'm glad we did get this black. I kind of clean up some of these edges. Okay. So we'll see about cleaning up when it's all said and done. So that is going to be that. So let's fix this next little part here. And you know what? That might be our time. Now I've got a few wood pieces coming in. I'm trying to see if I want to offer fall kits. Let me know if you're interested in what things you'd be interested in for a fall kit. I don't want to order all kinds of stuff that I like. And then you're like, oh, that's okay. That's okay, lady. I don't want that. So let me know some things that you would be interested in. So we're going to hit this with a little bit of white right here. You may have to come back and touch up the purple. Just a little. I didn't think about that before. So stenciling is a little bit different. I'm gonna have to check that silk screen thing out, see what they're talking about, because I don't have one. but I can see using a silk screen and the pouncer and the sponge thing. Now that's got my brain going. All right, so that white is on there, and it's soaking in pretty well. This particular brush has an attitude. Hold on just a second. Hold on. It was bothering me yesterday. It was trying to play nice. Let me cut this part off just a little bit. Just a couple out of place, rowdy. I'm sorry, you can't even see me. This is okay. And then this pair of scissors, tape on it, gummy tape. Let me go down here. Oh, I hope we're not making things worse for us here. All right, so now we're gonna go right back in here to our orange. Go right back up over there. Might have should have let that white dry just a little bit more. That's how we That's how we clean up the stencil. White. Okay. And if I go over it a little bit, that's okay, because we can go right back and clean it with purple, because the purple is not like a specialized mixed color. It's just coming out straight out of the bottom. Let me go back up over here with a little bit more of this orange. Ooh, that dark. Okay. And I might have to really let that get good and dry before I. It's drying, but you don't want to lift up the paint that you just put down. So for fingernail polish, you let it dry in between layers. So we will get this part here, and I think if we have any time left, we'll work on the background of the other one. Baby, it's almost pumpkin season for those of you who like that. I'm a sweet potato pie girl myself. What camp are you in, sweet potato or pumpkin? Carrot. I hear you. See, I should have just left that alone. We're going to go along this edge here. And I got to be careful because I don't have my glasses on. Okay, so we're going to clean that out. Let's see if I can see the clock. Is that a 1 minute timer for real? Well, we did clear that up. And I might come in with some green something or another. I don't know. This is just a fun experiment for me. And I am definitely going to put it outside once I'm done. And this really, even though it was like 3 sessions, we're probably about an hour and a half in. Yeah, definitely with the sanding and all of that. I didn't do the sanding on the air, but we're probably about an hour and a half in. Let me move this over. And I think my timer's getting ready to go off. Is that doing a countdown? Yes. So we have. So let me come in again. I don't know why is that turning like yellow or something. So let me see if I do it this way. Hold on before I knock myself out with this board. And then I'll have to call 911. I'm knocking things over. Okay, I'm hoping that's more orange than the green that I'm seeing in the camera. So what I want to do, let me check the time real quick. That says 8:25. Okay. What I want to do, where is my, oh boy, this is that brush where I just totally mess it up. Let me see if I have another one around here. Yep, I do. Yep, this is live. Pay no attention to any of that. So what I'm going to do is this right quick, because I want at least to have something on this background. What is that in here? Is it coming out? just gonna go with this thing. Work on this part right fast. I hope I don't end up with paint all over me. It might be. Let me see where you're at. Let me move you down. Because I'm just gonna come down just a little bit. You could say sometimes I just like to get in here and do some stuff. I know there is a way to do that. Let me make sure this is wet, but not dripping. But I want those bristles to be wet to release the paint. So we're just gonna go in here. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Bring some of this down. And I may have a little bit too much on here, but that's okay. We're experimenting. All right. And I might just say, don't always do what I'm doing right now. Because I do have a lot of paint on here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull this black straight on down into the blue. I don't really like the way that that's melding and mixing. But the texture is interesting. That texture is kind of nice. Ooh, now see, I got paint on my hands. I don't know if I've touched my face. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it along the side while I've got all of this lovely paint. I'm going to go right on the top. And this is what I would do to seal it with clear as well. Okay, now I'm coming on your side over here, grabbing some of that. Let me move these out of the way because I've already knocked down brushes. Okay, now see, I know I haven't taken that little Tylenol, but when I get in here and create, I forget about some things. So, all right, so this is going on down the side. That is cool. All right, so I'm going to pull this down just a little bit more. Renee, do you have something in mind? Yes, I always do. But then sometimes in the moment, it may change. Okay, this is interesting to me. And I know there are wood crafters and woodworkers out there that might be saying, what is this girl doing? You don't know what she's doing. You're absolutely right. We're out here trying something new. All right, it's just paint now. Now see, we're not jumping out of airplanes and we're not bungee jumping. Okay, so I would definitely consult with. Now see, I can't see if I've covered it or not because it looks shiny. Well, let me say this. The shine also looks like it could be the white. Okay, so let me see. Let's see. I might have to dip into some of the blue to get the effect. Some of the plants, but I'm looking at some of this white wood coming through here. So this just might be coat number 1. But you know what? This really went on nice and smooth because I had primer on it. Let me leave that alone. I just did that. Nice and smooth because of the primer. All right, so I kind of like what had happened. And I'm just going to go on down here. I know I'm off camera while I've got this in my brush. Going on down here. And just in case you're wondering what I'm protecting my table with, of course I've got newspaper. Those are the flyers that come with the coupons in the mail every, Wednesday, Thursday, or whatever day they come. And there's a clear table protector. It's just a clear tablecloth. Let me see. I don't know what you're saying, child. Let me Just tilt you down this way. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue down here. Let me see what time is it. That says 8:31. We're okay. Art practice is officially over. Miss Fenoy, sounds like you perked up. I sure did. I sure did. Because the ideas start flowing. Now see, I don't want any of this on my floor. And I don't want to move it because I don't want to mess up the back. Because these, you can have stuff on the front and the back. Okay, so let's make sure. And you see, I put quite a bit of paint out there. It doesn't take a whole lot. That's what I'm noticing. Okay. I had the willing worker over here getting ready for his first day of school. Should I post a picture? You know, he wouldn't like that. Take a picture of him for his first day of school. You know how everybody's posting those pictures. Okay, I am making sure that this is getting soaked into the groove back here. And I don't know what you're seeing. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do now that this is soaking in, I'm going to go back this way. Okay, let me get that out of there. There's one of the ears out of the brushes. Okay. All right, so we're just going to call this a day. This is Bernaid Flanoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, and weekends, paint party instructor, an art kit maker. If you're interested in an art kit for you or your family, send me a direct message, okay? As the kids say, get into the DMs. I'm moving you. Oop, I forgot to warn you. Hey, let me tilt you up. My time is up here. It is 8:33. We've done pretty well today. So as you see, let me tilt this up here, that we have actually finished the letter A and kind of defined that purple leaf back there a little bit more. So we're going to just kind of keep on with that. Like I said, that's my first one. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having a good time creating. Do something that makes your heart come alive. Did you sing this weekend? I did. Literally and figuratively. I'm going to clean up now. I hope that you have an amazing day. This is Bernaid Flanoy, art teacher. You know, crazy art lady on Facebook here. I'm on YouTube now too. Need to put a link over there. I'm on Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, on my personal page. Hi everybody, hi family, friends, and on the business page. So right now, I'm coming to you live. If you got some ideas, you got some thoughts about the fall, let me know. Shoot them in my direct messages or email me, info@thepaintedpose.com. Have an amazing Monday, August the 17th, 2020. Stay safe. Where's my mask? It's over there. I'm about to put that on and click the digital learning. Peace to you. Have an amazing day. You getting the lights? You got everything? Let me turn the lights off. Okay. All right. Where's that? Alfred Hitchcock. I gotta get me some theme music. Okay, let me do that profile. Here we go. Is that the profile? All right. I'm out of here. Have an amazing Monday. Make it great, people. Make it great. Go bring joy to someone today. Make someone smile. You smile too. Okay? Bye-bye.